Hello, my friend. Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Today, I want to make a personal ranking and personal tier list of 17 of the best free synth plugins that can be a very good option and alternative to paid plugins this 2025. This list that I am putting together here is based on a blog post by Internet Tattoo. That's the I believe, if I remember correctly, the site where I am getting this list, and I was looking for several lists of different audio and plugin websites and stuff like that, and this one was the one that I think gathered the most top best and synth plugins for this year 2025. Right, you will find here some analog emulations, for also some, of course, for different applications. All of the spectrum when it comes to synth plugins, right? Some emulations, some that are not emulations, some wave tables, some FM synthesizers, that have all of the categories that you could possibly need for your music production. You will find the link to the website where I am getting this list from, and I am putting it together in this tier list, right? From the S tier to the E tier, I believe. And these are some of the best free synths. So by putting them like down in the list, it doesn't mean they are bad necessarily. It's just that maybe from experience, they are not one of my favorites, or I don't think they have all of the things that I need or something like that. But they are not bad synths at all right? All of the synths in today's list are, I think, great, and they deserve to have a place here, of course. So you will find the link. I'm gonna make sure also to put timestamps as well, in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. And make sure to check out a playlist as well, where I have some other tier lists and personal rankings for EQs and compressors. Before we begin, though, let me invite you quickly to my website, where I am giving away for free some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some additional free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. And don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this. And I would like to invite you to my second channel, Amner Hunter Makes Music. I'm gonna dedicate that channel entirely to create music from scratch using free plugins, paid plugins, and also some analog gear that I have, analog pedals for guitar and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do videos only dedicated to building songs, and I'm going to try to do some giveaways and also giving away for free like multi-tracks and stuff like that. That would be very fun. Please let me know if you're here in the live stream. I'm always happy and interested to know your opinions. Bruce Wayne is here. Hello, Bruce. How are you? And Juno also is here. Thanks a lot, my friend. I appreciate it very much. So let's begin with the first synth in this list. This is the Micro Keys 32 preset Rumpler module. Sorry. Let me read you a bit of this synth. This is a quirky free Rumpler. Micro Keys brings back the cheesy but lovable sounds of 90s synths, packed with plucky leads, retro pads, and digital keys. It's great for lo-fi, vaporwave, or nostalgia throwback tracks. While it lacks deep editing, the sounds are instantly usable and add a vintage charm to any production, right? So some nostalgic sounds in this one, 90s. I have used this synth, definitely. The presets are very cool. It doesn't have a lot of options to like shape the sounds, so on and so forth, but it's a great synth nonetheless. And let's see where we can put it here. It's not definitely one of my favorites, but it can be a go-to like for instant sounds, right? Instant mixed ready, or yeah, very ready sounds for your production. So here it is. I'm gonna put it, let's say C tier. It's gonna be a C tier for me. And by the way, if any synth is missing in this list, let me know in the comment section, of course. And let's continue with the other one here in this list. This is the Dext by Digital Suburban. If you love Yamaha DX7 legendary sounds, right? This synth Dext is the ultimate free FM synth, faithfully emulating the DX7's legendary glassy bells, deep basses, and rich keys. It even loads original DX7 patches, making it perfect for 80s nostalgia, house music, and cinematic sound design. FM synthesis can be tricky, but Dext makes it accessible and powerful without the price tag. So very cool synth as well. I love me some 80s synths, right? So this is definitely a great Yamaha like inspired or emulation. So here it is. This is going to be, it's gonna be higher in this list, B or A definitely. I'm gonna leave it here at B. If I change my mind, I'm gonna go back to it in a moment. All right. So let's continue with the next one. So this one is by TAL Software. This is the TAL Noisemaker. Very cool synth as well. I have used it many times. A true gem in the free synth world. TAL Noisemaker. Versatile, virtual analog synth that delivers warm, rich tones with a streamlined interface. It features 2 oscillators, a sub-oscillator, and a flexible multi-mode filter, making it great for deep basses, lush pads, and classic leads. The built-in arpeggiator, by the way, I love arpeggiators on synthesizers. Modulation options and onboard effects give it a polished, ready-to-use sounds. Unlike many free synths, Noisemaker offers a solid mix of simplicity and depth. It tailored for beginners and seasoned producers. Very lightweight as well. So yeah, great synth by TAL Software. Let me put it here on this list. Here it is. This is definitely, I would consider this B or A tier maybe. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I love that synth. Alright, let's continue with the next one. This one is by Kilohertz, right? It was giving away for free sometime. It's free permanently. This is originally a paid synth. KHS1 is now completely free, offering a thick, warm analog sound with modern flexibility. It features 2 oscillators, built-in unison, and smooth filters, making it great for deep basses, warm pads, and rich leads. While it's not the most complex synth, it excels at simple, fat sounds that sit well in a mix. If you want an easy-to-use virtual analog synth with pro-quality sounds, this is the one, right? Very cool synth as well. I have tested it here on the channel, by the way. So although it's not one of my favorites, let's put it here. Let's put it here at B tier, B or C tier for me. Let's leave it there. Maybe C tier or B tier because I don't use it very often. Let's continue by Spitfire Audio, right? We have some synths as well. We have the Labs Classic Synths. It's an expansion for the Spitfire Labs. Unlike the other synths here, Labs Classic Synth isn't a synthesizer per se. It's a high-quality sample-based instrument, right? Capturing the essence of vintage analog synths. Created by Spitfire Audio, it features lush pads, fat basses, and rich leads, all carefully recorded from classic hardware. The simple interface makes it easy to use, while the studio quality sounds ensure it sits well in any mix. If you love analog synth sounds but prefer ready-to-go patches, this is a fantastic freebie. So yeah, the Spitfire, it's not a synth like I said. Yeah, you cannot like change the sounds too much and stuff like that. They are already ready, right? They are sample based. That's hence the wording there. So let me, since you cannot edit the sounds, you don't have many possibilities to shape the sounds. I'm gonna put it here in the C tier. They sound great, by the way. I don't use it very often. They are kind of like heavy on the hard drive, the downloads and stuff, but they sound great nonetheless. I'm gonna put it here on the D list. It's not very usable for me, but yeah, it definitely great stuff by Spitfire Audio. So let's continue with the next one by Behringer, right? Behringer released this synthesizer, the Vintage. It's called Vintage. It's a free virtual analog synthesizer that models the warmth and character of classic synths from the 70s and 80s, featuring two oscillators with hard sync, dual filter section, and a noise generator. It delivers lush retro sounds with modern flexibility. The 100 built-in presets cover iconic tones from legendary synths, making it perfect for instant inspiration. It also includes dual low-frequency oscillators, filter drive, flexible routing, giving you plenty of room for sound design. Alright, so this is the Vintage synth. I tested this synth here on the channel. The presets are great, very usable, and also you can shape them, of course. Classic 70s, 80s sounds. Let's see. I'm gonna put it here on the C tier list. I don't use it very often, to be honest, or maybe I don't have it at the moment. But yeah, it's a good one, definitely. And let's see. I remember that it was kind of CPU intensive. So yeah. Let's leave it there. And let's continue with, let's see. Here, by the way, Full Bucket Music creates amazing free synths. So I cannot put all of the, or a lot of synths by Full Bucket Music, but I'm gonna just put this one. But like, think of it as I am putting all of the Full Bucket Music synths because they are amazing. I have tested many of them here on the channel. So let me, okay, various synths by Full Bucket Music are in this place. So Full Bucket Music is known for painstakingly accurate emulations of vintage synths. Yeah, they very cool analog emulations, all completely free. Everything is free at Full Bucket Music, from the FB300 Korg emulations, polyphonic, monophonic clones, synths that sound authentic, very lightweight on the CPU as well, offer hands-on control. Whether you need big analog basses, spacey pads, or classic mono leads, there's a Full Bucket synth for you. If you love vintage hardware sounds without the price tag, these are some of the best free synths around. I agree with that. So let's put all of the Full Bucket Music plugins here on the A tier for me. Very lightweight instruments, very cool. Let's continue here. The OBXD, also one of my favorites, free synths. This one is by Disco DSP, inspired by the legendary Oberheim OBX or OBXD, delivers thick, lush analog synth sounds with a modern twist. It nails the vintage warmth that made the OBX famous while adding improvements like adjustable voice variants for authentic detuning, the fat polyphonic pads, soaring leads, and rich basses make it perfect for synthwave, house, classic rock. Unlike many free synths, OBXD competes with premium analog emulations, making it a must-have for fans of vintage Oberheim tones. The presets are amazing. The options to shape the sounds are great. Yeah, the sounds are very cool in this synthesizer. Definitely, I love it. Let's make it. I'm gonna put it an S tier. And by the way, it continues to be improved by the company. Recently, they released, I think, the VST3 version, ensuring like the use for future years, right? Yeah. Some people are confused with this synth because they think that it's like it's not royalty free, the sounds or anything. They mean that you cannot like reproduce the software or sell the software, stuff like that, but you can definitely use the sounds in your commercial projects, so no worry about that. So this is an S tier for me. And let's continue here with the by UJAM. This is the Zebra LEDs, amazing synth as well. This company creates amazing synths, and some of them for free. Very cool stuff. Zebra LED is not just a freebie, it's actually a powerful wavetable synth that introduces you to UJAM's Zebra's engine. Despite having only one oscillator, it's packed with spectral morphing, deep modulation, and lush, evolving textures. The sound is highly animated, making it perfect for atmospheric pads, sci-fi leads, cinematic soundscapes. Yeah, very cool stuff. I love the cinematic soundscapes, the ambient textures, and stuff like that. UJAM is one of my favorite companies for free plugins, right? So here it is. This is gonna be an A tier for me. Let me put it here. A tier. And let's continue with another one. Another one by this company, the Tyrell N6 that was recently updated. Amazing free synth as well. One of my favorites. I have it, and when I am in need of some synth sounds, I go definitely one of my go-tos. So let's read a bit. Okay, so this synth, yeah, it doesn't have a. Oh, here it is. A hidden gem in the free synth world. Tyrell N6 was originally designed as a hardware concept, but UJAM turned it into a full-fledged virtual analog synth inspired by the classic Roland Juno series. Delivers thick, warm basses, lush pads, and punchy leads with a super intuitive interface. The dual oscillators, snappy envelopes, and built-in unison mode give it a massive vintage sound that fits right into synthwave, techno, house production. If you love classic 80s analog tones, this one is for you. Alrighty, so let's see here. I'm gonna put it also on the S tier, definitely, or A tier. S tier. Let's put it here. Yeah, the other one in A, the Tyrell in the S tier for me. And let's continue with another one. This is by Cradle. Cradle State Machine Bitflip. That's the name of the plugin. State Machine Bitflip. For those who love gritty, glitchy digital textures, Bitflip is a dream. A part of Cradle's State Machine series, This free synth specializes in the lo-fi digital distortion, aliasing, and extreme sound mangling. It's built for producers who love raw and unpredictable tones with modulation options that make every patch feel alive. While it's not a traditional synth for smooth leads or warm pads, it's perfect for cyberpunk sound design, glitchy beats, and experimental electronic music. Alright, I don't use this plugin. I tested it maybe one time, but I don't have it. But yeah, it sounds great. It's not like my go-to. I am more into like pads and ambient stuff like that. But it can definitely, of course, have a place in music production for those unpredictable, raw, distorted lo-fi sounds. But I'm gonna, yeah, since I don't use it very often, I'm gonna put it here on the D tier. And like I said, being low here on the tiers, it doesn't mean that they are bad, right? By any means. These are some of the best free synths out there. So let's continue with the Synth Sphere by Clef Grant. Another one cool synth that recently released a version 2. This is not your typical subtractive synth. Instead of tweaking knobs, you morph between sounds by moving through a futuristic 3D sphere interface. Packed with 7+ presets, it delivers everything from smooth evolving pads to gritty leads and quirky experimental sounds. That design makes it super beginner friendly while still offering depth for sound designers who love unconventional approaches to synthesis. If you want a fun visual way to explore sound design without getting lost in menus, Synth Sphere is a must try. This is a great synth as well. I have it. It's for very easy access to change between presets, and it's also, you don't get lost in many like menus and many controls, knobs, stuff like that. But yeah, to some people might be limited because you cannot shape the sounds further, right? So I'm gonna put it here in the middle. Yeah, B tier, good for me. Okay, let's continue with the next one. This one is by the company Cherry Audio. This is the synthesizer expander module. Free emulation of the classic Opernheim. We have another Opernheim synthesizer expander module. This Cherry Audio plugin brings a legendary 1974 mono synth into the modern era. Originally designed to be paired with one of the first digital sequencers, it played a key role in early polyphonic synthesis with ultra-accurate dual oscillators and multi-mode state variable filter. It delivers rich analog-style leads, basses, and sequences. The massive unison mode adds extra depth, while the built-in phaser effects recreates a vintage Opernheim stompbox for even more character. Alright, I used this synth once, I think, and I really like the sounds. I don't have it in my toolbox, but yeah, Cherry Audio creates amazing synthesizers, definitely. Let's put it here on the C tier, maybe, or it can be higher, definitely. B, maybe. Yeah, let's leave it there for the moment, and let's continue with the next one. Okay, this one is by Arturia, right? Arturia is also here in today's list. The Analog Lab Play Free. It's a free version of Arturia's powerful Analog Lab software, right? We all know Arturia, giving you 100 high-quality presets from legendary V collection, features carefully curated sounds from vintage synths, electric pianos, and modern hybrid instruments, all with easy-to-use microcontrols for quick tweaking. While it lacks the deep editing of the full version, and offers huge range of pro-level sounds that sit perfectly in any mix. Whether you need cinematic pads, lush keys, or fat basses, Analog Lab Play delivers instant inspiration without the price tag, right? Yeah, this is a good one as well. It was, I think, if I remember correctly, kind of CPU intensive. But yeah, also delivers easy and quick to access sounds, right? You don't need to tweak a lot to get great stuff. It has different categories and stuff like that. Let's see, I'm gonna put it the C tier maybe. It was, if I remember correctly, a bit heavy on the CPU. So let's continue with the next one. By UJAM. Also, we have by UJAM a cool synth. This is a USynth drive, free synth built for fat, punchy basslines and aggressive analog style leads. It keeps things simple using macro-based controls to shape sounds fast without deep tweaking. The built-in sequencer and effects help create movement and energy, making it great for electronic, cinematic, and synthwave style. While it lacks the deep programmability of full-fledged synths, it delivers instant inspiration with its high-quality sound engine. Yeah, UJAM delivers the goods definitely. This is a cool synthesizer. I also tested it here on the channel, but I didn't use it. Many presets, many different possibilities. It's a cool synth. Let's leave it here at C tier. So it seems that nothing is on E yet. Let's see. The second to last, this is the Vital synth, right? Of course, many people already know this synth. This is a great alternative to Serum synthesizer, right? If you're looking for a free wavetable synth that competes with industry giants, Vital is the one. Its visually driven interface makes sound design incredibly intuitive, letting you see exactly how waveforms, filters, and modulations interact in real time. With 3 powerful oscillators, drag and drop modulation, and spectral warping, you can sculpt sounds with precise control. The built-in advanced effects like phaser, delay, and reverb add polish, while the MPE support and unison capabilities makes it a dream for expressive playing. Even the free version comes with plenty of wavetables and presets. Yeah, who doesn't know this synth, right? Amazing stuff. I'm gonna put it in S tier definitely. Right, and finally we have Search, right? Another legendary free synth. Search synthesizer. Once a paid synth, Search XT is now one of the most powerful open source synthesizers available for free. It features a hybrid synthesis engine combining wavetable, FM, subtractive, and additive synthesis, giving you insane range of sonic possibilities with 3 oscillators per voice, over 2,000 presets. Look at that. MPE support and an intuitive modulation system. Search XT is both a playground for sound design and go-to synth for instant inspiration. It also has a flexible dual filter system, extensive low-frequency oscillator and envelope options, and customizable effects that rival many premium synths. Yeah, definitely one of the best ones out there. I'm gonna put it in S tier instantly. This is one of my favorites. So that's the list pretty much. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if a synth is missing here, perhaps one of your favorites that is missing in today's list. But all of these synths are great. I recommend you checking the link down below. The website has the website Internet Tattoo has the direct links to all of these synth plugins, right? I am always happy and interested to know your opinions. Let's see some people here in the house. Gary Thompson, hello, Mr. Gary Thompson. Mark Lee, can't sleep. Correct, my friend. What about you? Sometimes when I cannot sleep early, I prepare a video or something, or prepare a video for the next day. But today, or at the moment, I felt like like making a live stream. Just woke up, says Gary Thompson. Loved your last tier list. I am curious just to know your opinion. Kyle Hunter, is the OBX still free? Their site says is $80.99. There is a paid version, Kyle, and there is a free version. Yeah, it's available for free, Windows, Mac, and Linux, by the way. Yeah, there is a free tier. You can now use AI IDE like Cursor to build any plugin you like, totally free. You should see the MIDI generator I built yesterday, Jake, says Natalie G. Winters. Oh, thanks a lot for the recommendation, Natalie. Gary says, I love all these synths. It's so hard for me to choose from my favorites. They are all so useful. I agree with you. It's an amazing list. Any of these synths will probably make it on your tracks. That's a fantastic list that this website put together, Internet Tattoo. That's why I chose this blog post by them, and a link is in the video description, right? If you want to get one of these free synths, test them or something like that. So yeah, my friends, that's it. Before we leave, just let me invite you one more time quickly to my website, amnerhunter.com. I have some free stuff, free PDF guides and ebooks and stuff like that, some free tools, also some additional stuff like guitar input responses, drum sample packs, and don't forget to check out my second channel, Amner Hunter Makes Music. Subscribe. I am going to make it all about creating songs from scratch using free and paid plugins. I'm not gonna review stuff there. I'm just gonna create music, creates songs from scratch, from initial ideas to final stuff, everything in between. And I'm gonna show as much as possible of my process of creating songs for my original projects for rock and metal stuff, right? So yeah, there you go, my friends. Kyle Hunter says Vital is fantastic. It's generally as good as any full-featured as something like Serum. Correct, Kyle? I agree with you. It's an amazing synth. One of the best free ones. Bootman says, thanks for your amazing weekly work. Thanks a lot for the kind words, Bootman, and it is my pleasure. So, alright, my friends, take care. I will see you very soon in the next video, right? Bye-bye.